Hey, what's going on, friends? This is Paul Hutchings, and this is episode 20 of The Good Parts with Paul Hutchings, a daily social media show where I go live in an effort to share one good part from my life and or business to help myself and you, fellow beloved viewer, create as much joy, happiness, freedom, success, prosperity, abundance as we possibly can. And in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you a simple little sales funnel that I created yesterday for my rental property business. And this will be especially good for landlords. If you're a landlord out there and tenant screening has been a challenge or a little bit of a stress, I think this can help a lot. I've had rental properties for over a decade now. And this little thing I'm going to be sharing in today's video can be super helpful for creating more peace of mind and ease in going through the tenant screening process and getting your property filled. Additionally, if you're in marketing and you don't yet own a rental property, what I'm going to show you today, this little sales funnel I created, it really does have a lot of transferable tips. So if you're selling anything that involves working with people, sorting and sifting, finding the right people that you want to sell your products and services to, and or work with in business, I think this can be helpful. So one thing I do want to say at the outset is I have the ability to display your comments on the screen. Hey, Vashti, good to see you. So comment below. Let me know if you're live or on the replay. Ask me questions. Let me know what's good in your life. I would love to get to know you better as we continue on with these daily shows. So let's get right into it. I want to share with you just a little bit of a challenge. So the challenge is this. Whenever I list a rental property, I have so many people who message me and want to call me and want to talk to me. And what I've learned over the years is that a big percentage of the people that want to connect with you, they're not good candidates usually. And so what ends up happening is you waste a lot of time on the phone with people who are not good candidates for your property and or your business. If you're building a business, we want to work with the right people. There are a lot of tire kickers out there in the world, and hey, tire kickers are great. Love you guys. But please don't waste my time. I saw a quote the other day on Twitter from a guy I follow named Naval. He's a venture capitalist over in California. And he said, forget the money, guard your time. Forget the money, guard your time. And he's a very wealthy person. Hey, Veroni, good to see you. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. But yeah, that's just to illustrate that our time really is our most valuable asset. So as much as we can, we want to make sure that our time is invested and not spent. We spend the time, it goes away, it doesn't come back, it doesn't bring a return. We invest the time, it comes back and it brings a return. So what I did recently is I created this little sales funnel, and I'm a co-owner of a company that has a funnel builder tool as one of our products. And this is definitely one of the good parts from my life, but it allows me to create any type of sales funnel that I might want to create. So I do affiliate marketing, home-based business stuff. I've got some rentals, right? So I do a lot of things in sales, and this funnel builder tool is super helpful for that. So here's what I want to show you. So rather than listing my phone number for every single person in the world to call me, I'm sending people to this sales funnel. And this sales funnel is simply a website that has my product offering, which in this case is a rental property. And there are a couple of things that I'm intending with this page. Number one is you want to attract people. And a great way to attract people is to be benefit driven in all of your communication. So even starting from the domain name, you see I called this blackfootcountryrentals.com. My rental properties are all in the country. So I put that in the domain name. Why? Because it's a benefit, right? We want to be benefit driven in our communication. Next thing, headline, right? Beautifully renovated 3-bed, 2-bath country mobile home on 1 acre of land just outside of Blackfoot, Idaho. So I tell where it is. I tell that it's beautiful. I give some details. And then what I want to do with this page is I want to filter people out and I want to filter the right ones in. So what I'm doing on this page is I'm showing a video of the property. So I actually went to the property yesterday and I used Canva to create this cool little thumbnail for the video. But let me actually just show you a little sample of what this looks like. And we'll see if I can share my screen with audio. Share slide. Nope, hold on, guys. Oh, present. I was clicking the wrong one here. So share. Why is that not sharing? Hold on, guys. Add to screen. Technical difficulties. Remove from stream. Present. Stop screen. Here we go. Sorry about that. Share screen. Window. Can I share it with? There we go. Okay, finally. All right, so here's the video. So I just went and recorded this video, and I'll give you a little sample here. Hey there, my friend. I am here at a 1,200 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath, single wide manufactured home on an acre of land a few miles outside of. So I don't have to show you the whole video, but I want to highlight a couple of things. One is the intention behind this is I want to show people exactly what it is. And if you're a landlord, one of the things that can happen is you end up showing up to your property to show it to a lot of people who get there and they're like, oh yeah, this is nice, but it wasn't quite what I'm looking for. Well, if I can show them a very detailed video of the property on the website, by the time they get to me and actually want to go see the property, I should have a lot of those people weeded out because I showed a very detailed video of what it actually was. So I want to weed the people out that aren't a fit and weed the people in, or filter the people in that are. I also imported this video into Descript and added some captions. So as I'm talking and showing the property, there are captions on the video. The other thing I did with this video is I put the website domain as a watermark on the video so that if I share this video on Facebook or other advertising spots, people can see the video, see the link, and then know how to come back to the page. So hold on, we got some comments coming in. What's up, Larry? How you doing, man? I need to respond to your email, Larry. I'm so sorry. I saw that coming in. It's been a little crazy in my world, but appreciate you being here, Larry. What's up, Nick Romani? Nick's got a ton of experience in rental properties. Nick, how many properties do you have right now? Comment below. He's got a ton, so he's probably got a lot more experience at managing than I do. But anyway, so that's the video. And again, the purpose of the video is to find the right people and then immediately eliminate the wrong people. Then I've got some pictures, and this is all possible with the funnel builder tool that we have in our company, because I'm building this page with the funnel builder, right? So I got some pictures there, and now we get down to the rental details. Now, again, in sales, part of the temptation can be, what can I say that will close the deal? What can I say that will attract everybody and their dog and cats and all of their extended family? I want to sell to everybody. And that's how I was when I first got started in business. But over the years, I'm realizing that no, I do not want to sell to everybody. No, I don't want to be in relationships with everybody. No, I don't want everybody for a customer. I want the right ones, the ones that are going to be a joy and a pleasure to work with. So again, filtering, right? So on the details, tell them what it is. Put some benefits, huge garden tub and master bath, showers in the bathrooms, monthly rent write-off right there. I don't want that hidden. I want them to know this is the cost. So if they can't afford this, then neither one of us has to waste each other's time. Got the security deposit, some of the details about the property, very detailed description. Okay, now here I'm describing my ideal tenant. Okay, so I'm telling people who I'm looking for. It's not just that I have something to sell, it's that I have something to offer to the right person. So who's the right person? Stable and verifiable income and employment history with combined income of at least this much, good rental or home ownership history, willingness to pay an application fee of $57 for background check, credit report, income verification, and then the ability to pay the deposit and the rent. So again, the goal here is to weed people out and then bring the right ones in. So this page is step one of the filter. And whatever it is that you're selling, I think it's good to have a filter, right? A filter if you want to have a happy life. So then the next step of the filter is if they pass all of this. Now, here's something crazy that I'll highlight to you guys. Even though I have all of these details on the page of what I'm looking for, how many people do you think go on to the next step and then answer questions that are opposite to what was on the previous page? Would you guys guess that anybody does that? And I will just tell you the answer. They do. They absolutely do. I'll say on the page, here are the requirements. If you don't meet these requirements, this property is not a fit for you. They'll see the requirements, go to the application, fill out the form that are out of alignment with the requirements. So even though I have that step one filter, I still have people that somehow miss that. So we need a step two filter. So here's the step two filter. They come to the application, interested in this home, complete the form below to begin the application process. Now, this is not the application that I'm charging $57 for. This is like a pre-application where I'm asking questions to verify, hey, did you guys pay attention to the last page? And asking the questions that I want. And then what happens is when people submit this form, the data comes to my email inbox. And I'll see if I can show you. I might not actually be able to show you that. That's okay. I'll just come back and talk about it. So when they submit the form, I get an email notification with all of the answers to the questionnaire. Now, why is that valuable to me as a landlord? Because I can scan through those answers and quickly find the ones that are a match and skip over the ones that are not a match. Every time I skip over one that's not a match, that's saving me potentially 20 minutes on a phone call, an hour of showing a property, because I could just look at it and say, not a fit, not a fit, not a fit, not a fit. Oh, wait, these guys might be a fit. Then I can move them on to the next step, which is reaching out, having an initial phone call. And then if that goes well, scheduling a showing. And this is the second time that I've used this process. So I'm going to be listing this property today, but I will tell you that the first time that I used this process, which was about a month ago, I put the page live and I had people texting me saying they wanted the property just simply based on the video alone and all of the details. And I was like, wow, that is such a benefit to just be straight up front with somebody, show them exactly what it is so that we don't waste each other's time. And I noticed in the last process of finding a tenant, that person that said they wanted it didn't turn out to be a fit. But it only took me a few showings to find the right tenant for that property. And comparing that to all of my other experiences, it was so much better, so much less pain, so much faster, so much more enjoyable. Why? Because I used the sales funnel and I was honest and truthful about everything. And I attracted the right people in and filtered the wrong people out. So if you're a landlord, I would highly recommend using a process like this if you don't already have one in place. And if you go to pipelinemoney.com/demo, that's DEMO, you can learn more about our funnel builder tool, and you can use it in your rental business. You can use it in an affiliate marketing business. You can use it in a network marketing business. You can use it to sell your own coaching services. You can use it to sell anything that you want. And I really love that about our funnel builder tool. So that's the good part for me today. I'm excited to get this property listed and connect with the right candidates. Vashti Williams says, so true. You cannot sell to everyone. I'm having challenges with mine right now. Challenges with what, Vashti? Specifically, if there's something I can help you with, I would love to do that. Carletta Jones says, I'll take it. All right, Carletta. Well, come on over to Idaho. And well, actually, first I'll have you fill out the form. And then I'll check your responses in my email. Nick says you pretty much have to strict anymore because if you don't, you get crappy tenants that will destroy your property and investment. Yeah. And the same is true for a rental business. What I found being a landlord for the last 10 years is that the right people in your property make a world of difference. The wrong people can make your life miserable. The right people, like I have another tenant moving out last night. Actually, I'm going to go pick up the keys this morning, but I was over there as he was moving out, and he's taken immaculate care of my property. And I thanked him. I said, "Hey, thank you so much for taking such good care of this property. I really appreciate it." And he said, "Yeah, it blows my mind how some people just don't take care of stuff." And I said, "Well, it's true. And I'm so thankful that you took care of my family's investment, because that's what it is. It's our family's investment. We've put a lot of work and dreaming and planning and effort into these properties because we want them to be nice. We want to be proud of them, and we care about these properties. And to have someone that recognizes that and takes care of it, it's very, very valuable to me, And so screening on the front end can create more goodness on the back end. Not screening on the front end can create a lot of misery. I've talked to a lot of people over the years who've residual income, right? Everyone wants residual income. That's why I build a home-based business. That's why a lot of people are looking at a home-based business. And in our conversations, I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, I tried rentals and it was a nightmare. It was terrible. It was horrible." And I've heard those comments. And yeah, I've had some experiences that weren't the best, but by and large, for the most part, my experience has been really good. And I believe they're going to continue to get better because I figured out. Who you put in your properties makes the world a difference. And the same translates over to your business. If you're building an affiliate marketing business or a network marketing business, you don't want everybody who can fog a mirror, as they say. You want to think about who it is that you want to be around, because in a lot of these businesses, it's really a long-term partnership. You might be having conversations with people in the future, building relationships with people, being live on webinars with people, meeting people in person at events. Who do you want those people to be? Do you want those? In my first network marketing company, speaking of filtering, I did want to get this out there as well. This was a great lesson. My very first network marketing company I was in, the presentation had a slide that said who we're looking for. We're looking for people who are positive, passionate, committed, motivated, coachable, decisive. And I remember the owners of this company, when they would get to this slide, they would talk about it and they would say, "We don't want people who don't fall in this category. We don't want everybody. We're looking for a specific type of person." Why? Because business, I think, and they thought, should be profitable and fun. And when we get the wrong people in our businesses, it's not fun. And you know what? Even if it's profitable, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Life is short. We want to have fun. We want to be around great people. This is one of the reasons that I'm calling my show, my daily show, The Good Parts, and talking about positivity, gratitude, joy, abundance, because I want to attract people like that. And I want to repel anyone who's negative, down on life, critical, dishonest, unethical. I don't want those people. I really don't. If I can inspire them with my message to change and be better, yeah, I would love to do that. But I don't want to bring someone in my business or in my circle that's going to bring me down all the time. That's a filter, right? That's a filter. So I guess the big lesson, if you're not a landlord, is to just be aware of filters and how powerful they are. Know what it is that you want, know what it is that you don't want, and be clear and firm on that in all of your marketing communication. And it'll save you a lot of time and hassle and headache in the end. Carletta says, "I'm the best tenant." I've heard that before. Just kidding, Carletta. I believe you. I'm sure you are. Nick says, "Exactly. It's nice to have good tenants, people that take pride." Vashti says, "I'm learning that lesson." All right, guys. Well, that's it. Thanks for tuning in today. If you got value from this episode, this experience, feel free to subscribe to me on social media. I do these every day. And or if you want to make sure you get these episodes sent to you via email, go to my website, paulhutchings.net/GIFTS. Pick up a free gift. If I can help you in some way, I would love to do that. And I'm going to close it out. So have a great day, everyone. Thanks. Bye for now.